So it was about 8 years ago, and I was in a class with Pastor Steve, and during the class he challenges me, being everything that God created you to be as a man. And I was kind of offended and upset about it because it wasn't something that I was brought up or taught. But he challenged me, and and I don't take challenges lightly, so I started reading and doing a bunch of things to get my personal life organized. And I'd say about 6 years ago, I was called by God to become a counselor. So in January of 2006, I started at Waynesburg University, and I think we were kind of both excited.
At that time, I was very excited. I had been praying for quite some time, especially since Pastor Steve had challenged my husband to be the leader of our family. I had been praying that God would raise up that man in my husband.
I'm going to school and I'm working full time, and I've been promoted at my company. We had a beautiful home, and things were going really good. But the problem was that even though all that was good, I just wasn't happy. I mean, I could not get past the just complete feeling of almost despair.
I would say at that point, the challenges became a little greater. He was trying to do the schooling plus work, be a father, be a husband, and it got to the point where it became overwhelming that school was becoming to be a last resort. It got pushed back. I think we dropped out of classes a couple times.
Yeah, at least a couple.
And it just became such a struggle to where my kids even noticed, and it was, Mom, why is Daddy so angry all the time? And it was just, it is coming to a time where we had to make some decisions.
So I think it was December of 2008, I'm at work. I injured my elbow. I had surgery in August, the following summer in August. I recover from it, and I go back to work, and I am immediately just hit with complete conviction. Again, the despair and the depression and the anger starts welling up inside of me. And even though I'm fighting it, because during my time off, I had spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to avoid that, to have it all again, because having it all was important to me. January of 2010 or 2009, I injured my shoulder, and I had to have surgery in March. I think it was right around April of that sometime, I take the question to my wife, and I just went to her and I said, what if we just sold it all and started over, so that God could really work in our life.
It took a while for me to be able to get to the point where he was, to let go, to sell the house, to downsize. So we did a lot of praying. We put it up for sale, and it was within
June, I think, second week, and the third week or first week of July, the house sells. Mid-August, we purchased a townhouse. I started school in September. I had lost my job because I wasn't able to go back to work, which was kind of a blessing in disguise. Our finances were in good shape, and our rent or our mortgage is actually less than the rent that we had on our first apartment, which was 17 years ago.
Yeah, which is a huge relief for me.
Yeah, and it just creates a lot of opportunity for us to be able to go out and do the things. Maybe go on a mission trip, perhaps be able to speak into other people's lives, and
You just don't feel so strapped. You feel like you have opportunities, that when God puts a burden on your heart, it's just, it is so freeing that our life is so much more simpler, that even in those areas, I can be more obedient, that when I feel that, I don't have to feel the pressure of every other bill. I know that, He's taken care of us this far. He'll continue to take care of us.
It's been amazing because I actually kind of get to be a stay-at-home dad. And when I was at work, I never really was a dad. We worked tons of overtime, and even when I was home, I wasn't home because I was burying myself into my basement. Because I just wanted to lose touch. I was completely checked out of my family's life. To be able to spend that time with your kids, and knowing that you're having the effect on them is really amazing. And and my wife gets to have a husband again. God has really blessed us throughout this journey, and just being able to give into His will, and knowing that what He has is perfect for us, and all we have to do is say yes.